The Major Crime Unit is here to really improve the capability and capacity of North Yorkshire Police's major crime investigations. So it's a new unit that allows us to develop our expertise and also crucially to reduce the number of people, of officers who are pulled out of other parts of the neighbourhoods to work on those investigations. So there are two real clear benefits. One is around maintaining our safer neighbourhoods teams, and the other is around building and developing our expertise and capacity. Previously we had a small core team and so officers were brought in from around the force area to beef up those teams when needed. What we've decided to do now is actually to have a dedicated major crime unit so that those officers are working on major crimes for most of the time.
The unit's been created on the basis that this is recognised nationally and internationally as best practice. And what it does is bring together a dedicated group of individuals who have really good skill sets and experience in investigation of the most complex and difficult of crimes, be they murders, be they sexual offences. So we've got experts here in exhibits, disclosure to the court process, and really good officers who want to work together in a very constructive way, which actually provides a really dynamic response to serious incidents. The key for me is that what we've lacked in the past is the ability to respond very effectively and very quickly to incidents of serious crime, be they in Scarborough, be they in Harrogate or wherever. Although of a low nature in North Yorkshire, the public should quite rightly expect us to have a very professional response to those kind of incidents. And any investigator, which I've been in the past myself, is the first 24, 48 hours are absolutely critical to make sure you don't lose best evidence when you respond to crime scenes, when you respond to witness statement taking and all those sorts of things. So it's a really good capability that the service is now going to benefit from. This is a dedicated team, so we've got about 30 staff, some of which have been recruited locally from our own sort of officers from North Allerton CID, but we've also recruited within the region. So we've also got officers from what we're working on, the counter-terrorism unit, ex-forensic science service. So it's a real good mix of skills that we need going forward, and very experienced senior leadership here as well, from the detective superintendent down. So I think I'm reassured, and I think the public should be reassured that we've put a really good team together that will be here full time, because this is making opportunities for us really, which is lifetime incidents we will respond to. But in the time where those incidents may not be occurring, we have a commitment to reinvestigate historic cases as well.
Certainly within the detective world, we have 325 detectives and something in the region of 180 support staff, some of which are investigators as well. Yeah, I mean classically, when you consider those 325 detectives are spread throughout a county that's the size of North Yorkshire, their experience and skill set varies according to the length of service and the types of work that they've been exposed to previously. Where we have a very serious homicide or a very serious crime, ultimately we would bring selected detectives together in order to then mobilise a team in order to respond to that particular circumstance, because the demands in North Yorkshire Police are relatively small where major crime is concerned. The difference and difficulty is it's a bit like that racing car effect really. If you've got a racing car that's parked in the garage ready to go and you don't exercise it that often, sometimes it's a bit clunky to get going until it's up and running, it's done a couple of laps and then it's raring to go. And it's the same sort of thing really. It's that dilemma between bringing people together to make a team or establishing a team that actually works on a complex set of circumstances around cold case review, past cases that have gone cold over North Yorkshire's 36-year history, and obviously make them as fighting fit, as match fit as they possibly can be to deal with the live cases as they come along. Really.